I had those thoughts when I was younger, like, what is my husband doing, my future husband? What is he doing right now?
Yeah.
I used to do the same thing. I would sit with all my girlfriends and be like, isn't it weird that our husband's out there somewhere right now? Like, what is he doing?
Sometimes I would joke and I'd be like, maybe he's not even born.
Ooh, cougar.
You've been saying F words like future, forever, and family. And I know
What's up, guys? Welcome to Tea Time with Ellie. With me today, I have Piper Holder, Daisy Smith, and Madison Fisher, and I'm Ellie Duke. Exciting! My single wife material just came out on Friday. Woohoo! Yes, finally. So I wanted to get these girls together because they all inspire me, and they all are just some badass chicks. And so I wanted to talk about wife material. We're gonna be talking love, relationships, kind of finding ourselves as girls and women, and yeah, so tune into the girl talk. My first little question for you guys is, did you always want to get married?
Yes.
Yes.
Like as a girl, as a young girl, did you always think about getting married and it was exciting? And
it was like my only goal and was to be married.
Really? That's so cute.
It's so precious.
But I don't feel like I rushed it.
Yeah.
It was the right timing. I just always wanted to, really bad. And I was always into like the princess movies, you know, Prince Charming.
Yeah.
Always wanted my Prince Charming.
I always wanted to get married, but I didn't really know how it was gonna work out.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I don't know. It seems like a
big thing.
Yeah, I'd always fantasized about my
Fantasized.
husband.
Wow.
Yeah, I was always like, I had those thoughts when I was younger, like, what is my husband doing, my future husband? What is he doing right now?
Yeah.
I used to do the same thing. I would sit with all my girlfriends and be like, isn't it weird that our husband's out there somewhere right now? Like, what is he doing?
Sometimes I would joke and I'd be like, maybe he's not even born.
Ooh, cougar.
Do you believe in soulmates, or do you believe that you could end up with like a lot of different people?
I really think it depends on the person.
Yeah. I think you could end up with anybody, honestly. Like, I don't know, the soulmates thing stresses me out because that's what it throws you off sometimes. It's like, did I feel that immediate spark? Like, was this the, you know what I mean? How people say, like, you'll just know right away. I think any two people can fall in love if they're like in the right time. I don't know.
Yeah, I used to say there's one person that we're meant to be with.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to think that it was more casual, like you could marry anyone. I didn't want to think that.
Yeah, sorry, this is so good.
Is it good?
I'm like looking at you like,
maybe it is all planned perfectly.
That's another subject.
Daisy is not married yet.
Not married yet.
But is there anything you want to say about that? Okay. So the question for Pipe and Madison and Daisy, you chime in. Do you feel like you changed after you got married? Or do you feel like you stayed
the same? I changed because I was kind of wild, honestly. I just liked to kiss boys a lot. And then as soon as I like settled down and actually was married and I knew who I was going to be with, I had more of a long-term perspective on life. What about you, Piper? Right when she put the donut in her mouth.
I was kind of opposite. Like, I never wanted to get married. Like, even as a little girl, like I just didn't think about it. Cause like since I was 5, I wrote songs and I sang. And so that was just like my future. And so I moved to Nashville when I was 18, and then things were moving and I just didn't have time to really think about it. I definitely think with different guys, like, could I marry him? Or do I see this going there? I agree with you, is like, it kind of felt like there was all these things like happening, and as soon as I met Austin, it was just like, everything just felt like it made sense. And I know that probably sounds cliche,
everything
but
together. Like,
yeah, and that's because he was like the right match and like the perfect match for me. What would you guys say to girls who are looking for love or single and lonely or like wishing they had somebody?
I have been in relationships that were like amazing learning experiences, but they weren't like the best for me. I advise people to wait for what's good rather than kind of, I feel like maybe I've lowered my standards in the past to like
something just to be in it, but it's not a good thing for you. Don't settle.
Yeah, don't settle. That's the point.
Yeah. I've found too, like, I feel like in times in my life where before I got married, like where I was single and I was so like hyper focused on finding somebody, I never did. Or I always like found the wrong guys because I was looking so hard.
Right.
There's something to be said about working on yourself and focusing on your goals, and that person will find you.
Yeah, I really feel like the right person will flow into your life when you're living as your best self. And to like really know yourself is like the most important thing, to like have self-love and self-respect and self-trust. That's like what creates the opportunity for somebody else to come into your life to share that with you. Before I started dating who I am dating now, I really wanted to like experience dating because I'd never really dated before. And I wanted to like know what that was like to like fall in love with someone. I knew that I couldn't like control that, and I couldn't pick it when that would happen.
Couldn't force
I
it.
couldn't force it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to force it because I wanted it to just be natural. And so I just like decided I'm going to prepare myself to be the type of person that I want to be in a relationship. I want to be patient when I'm in a relationship. I want to be trusting. And so I knew that I got to like work on those things with myself first. And then, like as I continued doing that and growing as a person, it like created the opportunity for him to come in, and then all the good stuff happens then. But I feel like it really starts.
And then when you
with
do
myself.
find the person, it's not like a relationship where you don't feel ready, like
Totally.
for them, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
She's so cute.
Dude, she's gonna like have boyfriends one day.
I know. Are you gonna have a boyfriend?
She's gonna
She's
get
not
married.
allowed
Do you
to
ever
have
think
boyfriends.
about that with your girls? Like them
They're
dating?
gonna, like,
Does
date
that freak
people.
you out?
It's so weird to think about.
And they're gorgeous. So like
Thank you.
every guy is gonna be after them.
I think it's gonna be harder for my husband than me.
My dad was just like, he would give people like the death look when they walked in. Like, don't even think about it.
It was like
my
all your dad is like.
Are you
the
kidding me?
nicest
Really?
person.
So many people were so terrified of my dad. But he always had good intentions. Let's chat about Wife Material for a second. That's my single. It's available on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. Basically, I wrote this song because, well, the backstory is I was dating someone when I lived in Nashville. He just kind of popped it on me like that he wanted to marry me. And I was just like, whoa, no. Like, did not see that at that point in my life. And then from then on, looked at Wife Material as like, I had a certain opinion of what it was. Like, it's a girl who gets married and like has to settle down and do things for her husband. And I was like, okay, whoa, I'm traveling and working on music in my career. I don't have time to do this. So it just isn't for me. But then I met someone who I didn't have to change anything for. Like, I could still do my career. I could still get married. I could still have kids if I wanted. And I think that's important for girls to know is you don't have to be in any kind of box to have the kind of life you want. You can still find love and you can still do everything you want to do.
To me, like being wife material is just like knowing that I am worthy of that.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just like so much about self-confidence and
It's like
self-love.
a mindset.
Yeah. Just like,
Love
oh,
that.
look at me, I'm like so wife material.
Yeah.
No matter what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because if I don't believe it, who's gonna believe it?
Yeah, I love seeing people like post a huge platter of like chicken nuggets and be like, wife me. Or like they just made mac and cheese and they're like, wife me out.
Or like the sandwich.
Yeah.
It's so
I
funny.
love it. It's so funny.
Yeah.
If you want to be like the 1950s housewife, I'm like, go for it. Sometimes I like love to do that.
Clean the house and
Yes.
like dance.
And like a dress and like heels.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Then I love that as
Yeah.
well. Do I think that like women are meant to stay home and iron the sheets all day and like
Iron the
and like
No.
you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, this baby's smiling. That is so cute. That was so cute. I think that, you know, like women are naturally very nurturing and stuff like that. And
I agree.
Yeah, it's
Women.
something to be proud of. We have so much love to give, and to not ever be ashamed of that, and
Yeah.
to just
Like,
always
I
be
like
proud
that
of it.
role.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of women want to be like the stay-at-home nurturers, and a lot of them can't because they're not in the situation they have to go out and work. And I think for those women, I don't think you should ever feel guilty that you're not around your kids 24/7. Like some people have to have nannies
Totally.
or send
Respect.
their kids to daycare. Yeah, and I think that one of the biggest things moms do is they constantly feel guilty, like, oh, I'm not giving my kids enough attention. That mom gets to stay home with her kids. Some people really want to do that, and they can't. So I just think if you're one of those people, don't feel bad.
Yeah, and you're like providing a life for your kids.
Yeah,
which is,
you
like,
are.
Which is
You're
doing
working
so
for them
much for
and-
them on top of trying to nurture them. So that's like, yeah, respect to every woman
Yeah.
out there. So Piper's gonna get pregnant very soon. No, I'm just kidding.
Please.
there's to me.
What are you gonna teach your daughter about being wife material?
If I have a daughter someday, which I hope, like I would just want her to feel like she's always good enough and she can be anything and do anything. And I don't know. I just want my kids to feel like empowered and like strong and just like know who they are and like loved and just feel like I'm their pal and their best friend.
I love that.
Yeah.
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 So I want my girls to grow up knowing that they just need to be happy with themselves and feel whole. And then when they find the person, then
Yeah.
they'll be ready.
That's beautiful.
I don't want them to live for like, I'm only gonna be happy if I get married. Because I honestly used to say that. That's what, like, my
Really?
whole life. I was like, I told my parents, I was like, all I want to do is be married and have kids. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be happy until I have that. Yeah, like, that's all I said.
Yeah, nothing will make you happy if you can't be happy already.
Yeah.
Like I felt that way with like music. Like it's like, oh, until I have this or until I have this, then I'll be happy. But it's like if I'm not happy right now, if I have
Like,
a number
what's gonna
one
be the difference?
song
Yeah.
tomorrow, I'm still not going to be happy with it.
Exactly,
you know?
because you'll always want something more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would just really teach them that it always like starts with themselves. Like take care of those things first, and then everything else will fall into place.
Yeah.
What about your future daughter? Huh?
What about tell us all your thoughts.
They're gonna watch this one day. Be careful what you say.
Kids. Yeah, I hope I don't mess them up too much. I don't know. I mean, I've only been married almost 3 months, so.
I know. I haven't even married a year.
Trying
So
to
I'm
come
like,
up with like the perfect answer, but really
we
we're all
won't
still
know.
learning.
Yeah.
Like, my kids are only 2.5.
awesome. Well, thank you guys for all coming. I appreciate it.
Thank
This
you
was
for
super
having
fun.
us.
Guys, listen to wife material. It's great.
Can we play it and like dance to it a little?
Sure.
You've been saying F words like future, forever, and family. And I know we can make it work, but I'd be lying if I said I'm ready. So maybe we should take a step backwards, take some time to mull it over. Don't wanna hold you up, but I got some stuff that needs closure.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Ellie Duke.
I'm Madison.
I'm Daisy.
I'm Piper, and you're watching Disney Channel.